going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Kelce, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in Vegas. Geno's going to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On first down, it's gone. He's got a man, complete. The 20. And touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 77 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Goff looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Goff. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Taken in at the 11. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Forced out to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take man coverage. No
chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Devin Bush drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here we go on 4th. Smith looking downfield for Kelsey. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to LaDainian up the gut. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, it's Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run Tomlinson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Tomlinson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson from 3 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted.
When it comes to 2-point to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it. And that he's got a man complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Gino. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Moss. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First down, the run with Lynch. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Buying time to his left. And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 9. Goff. That is caught by Lamb. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Tomlinson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, Tomlinson, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Brown. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it with Brown. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Play action. It's Smith. Out to his left. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Man, how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt. Begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Gino. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, Smith. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're...
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Goff flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Third and long. It's Goff. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining your...
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Goff on first down. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. To throw again on second down. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And the stop. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff, eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jared Goff taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they went for the lead there, and remember, that's the second two-point try they haven't converted on. So those 2 extra points, if they had those, they'd be winning.
And I think the reason they're going for it here is that they were unsuccessful the first time. So when you miss the first time, you're now in a position where you're chasing points. And in this case, it didn't work out well for them at all.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Devin Bush, his 2nd sack of the night. Now Smith throwing on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll hand this to Tomlinson running right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go again to Tomlinson, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. That's to his running back. Complete. Touchdown. Britton Brown from 6 yards away as his guys are able to regain the lead. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.